OnSong keeps your music organized so you can be ready to perform in seconds. Sets are lists of songs that you play at a gig. Let's say you have a 2-hour gig on a Friday night. You would create a set and then pick the songs and the order that you want to play those songs for the set list. Sets shouldn't be used for organizing your music. For that, we use books. Books let you organize your music by genre, band, era, or whatever way you want. To learn more about books, please visit onsongapp.com/videos/tutorials/books. We get to our sets by opening the Songs menu and then tapping on the My Sets tab. But let's first take a look at the structure of the Sets tab. Sets can be placed into folders, which lets you group sets together. For instance, you might play at a coffee shop on Friday night, but play in a worship band on Sunday. Or you might choose to keep practice sets separate from live sets. You can make a folder for each. Let's open the Songs menu and then choose the My Sets tab at the bottom. Then tap on the back button in the upper left corner until you reach the list of folders. Tap on the All Sets option here to see all the sets regardless of which folder they may be in. To add a folder, go back to the folders list and tap on the plus button in the lower right corner and type the name of your folder. Let's call this one Coffee House. Then tap Done. This takes us to the folders list again, where you'll notice the folder that we've just created has no sets in it. Now you can make changes to this folder by tapping on the Edit button in the upper right corner, and from here you can see we can delete the folder, rename it, or pick sets. If we tap Pick Sets, we'll see a list of existing sets, and we can tap on each to add it to that folder. Now let's create a new set by tapping on the All Sets option in the folder screen. Next, we tap on the plus button in the lower right corner. Here we see that today's date is automatically selected for our set. We can tap on the date to choose when the set will be played. This is important if you want to track when you played certain songs. You can also type in an optional title. If you don't type a title, the date is displayed instead. This means you can create a set by just tapping Done. Once we've created the set, we need to pick songs. At the bottom of the blank song list, tap on the plus button to pick songs. If you have some books, you can choose which book to pull songs from right here. If you don't have books, you'll see a list of all songs. Now tap on the songs you want to add to your set. The order that you pick the songs will be the order they are placed in the set. But don't worry, we'll be able to change that later. When you're done, tap Done to view the songs in your set. Maybe this isn't the order we want to play these songs. To change that, tap on the Edit button in the upper right corner. This places reordering handles to the right of each song. We can then tap and drag to move the songs where we want them, and then tap Done. You can also change the sort order of a set. Typically, we want the set to be placed in the order that we choose. But if we tap on the Sort button in the lower left corner, we can toggle between either that order, alphabetical order, which may be good for finding songs in a long set, or random order, which is great for practicing. Now, maybe we've practiced this set and we found that some of those songs just aren't going to work tonight. We can remove those songs. To do that, just swipe right to left over the song to reveal the Remove button, and then tap it. Or you could do this if you're in editing mode and tap on the red minus icon. Sometimes you may want to play a song in the beginning of a set and then reprise that song later on. To do that, tap on the Edit button again while viewing the list of songs, and then tap on the title of the song you want to duplicate. This shows you a list of possible actions. From here, you can delete the song completely from your library, remove the song from your set, edit the song in the song editor, or duplicate it. Let's tap on the last option, and OnSong adds that song to the set twice. You can then move that song where you want and tap Done. Alright, so we've just created a set, and now we can see that it's automatically loaded in our song viewer. An advantage to sets is that you can then swipe or tap your way through songs in the set. So here I'm going to pick the second song in the set, and then I can swipe to the right to see the third song. I can just as easily swipe to the left to go back to the second song. Likewise, I can also tap on the left and right sides of the screen to move between songs in a set, just like this. For hands-free operation, you could even purchase a foot pedal like this one from AirTurn to navigate through your songs in the set just as easily by pressing on a foot pedal with your feet. You can always go back and make changes to your set. To do this, open the Songs menu again and then tap on the Set's back button in the upper left corner. When you see the set listed, tap on the Edit button and then on the name of the set. You can see there are a lot of options here. Delete Set will completely remove the set from your library. Don't worry, this doesn't delete any songs. Archive Set is a better option, as it will place your set into the Archive tab. This reduces clutter, but still lets you get to the set later if you need to. Shuffle Set will take the songs you've picked in the set and reorder them in a random order. Edit Set lets you change the date, title, and options for a set. Duplicate Set is great if you want to play a set again, but maybe make a few changes first. Add Set to Folder will place the set into the folder of your choosing, and Add Songs to Book will let you add songs from the selected set into a book of your choosing. We're not going to cover all these actions in this video tutorial, but we do want to make changes to our set, so we will choose Edit Set. Now we can change the date or title of the set. At the bottom of the edit screen, we have folders, separate styles, and audio playback continuity. Let's see what these do. You can add a set to a folder simply by selecting the folder first and then adding a new set. But you can also tap on this row for an existing set and then tap on a folder to add that set to a folder when you're creating it or even after the fact. You can add the set to multiple folders by repeating this step. OnSong lets you change not only the look of a text-based chord chart, but you can also change its key, tempo, backing track, and much more. However, when you change this information, it typically is changed throughout your library. You can make sure that changes to this song only happen in this set by changing the Separate Styles option. The default behavior is to use what is in your settings, but you can override that here. We choose On, and then any changes we make to the song in this set will stay in that set and not affect the song elsewhere in your library. This can also be handy if you've duplicated a song in your set and want to modulate the second song to a different key. If you assign backing tracks to songs, you normally need to trigger OnSong to play those backing tracks. If you turn on audio playback continuity, OnSong will play backing tracks assigned to the songs in your set straight through, like a normal playlist. OnSong will prompt if you want to enable auto archiving of sets older than a month. If this is turned on, then older sets will automatically be archived. To view archived sets, just tap on the Archive tab at the bottom here. When you're done viewing archived sets, tap on the Active tab. You can manually archive a set by tapping on the Edit button to enter editing mode, and then tap on the set and choose Archive Set. We can then go into the Archive tab, locate the set, and repeat the same steps to choose Unarchived Set instead. In this way, we can move sets between the active and archived tabs. You can configure auto archiving in Settings. To do this, go into the Utilities menu by tapping on the gear icon and then tap on Settings. Next, go to the Menu Settings and then Songs. Locate the Sets section. You can then choose how old sets must be to be archived here. You can turn on the Display Song Order option to place a number in front of each song listed in a set, or change the default Separate Styles option. I hope that gives you information on how you can use OnSong to create set lists for playing live. If you have any questions, be sure to contact us at onsongapp.com/support.